Welcome to Poland. We've come over for Christmas this year. We've been here for quite a while now, but unfortunately the weather has been awful for the last sort of 5 days. Started off with a wedding, which was quite good. Quite an enjoyable wedding actually. So we did the wedding, then we did the celebrations afterwards, so a few too many moonshines. So after a moonshine-induced coma for a few days, decided to come over to a little town called Zamosc, I think it's pronounced. I'll put it on the bottom of the screen now. I'm going to try my hand at a little street photography tonight. As you can see, all the lights have come on now. Not my normal sort of my normal shoot. I'm normally landscapes and architecture, but this is quite an interesting little town. Let's see, with all the lights that have come on now, I'm going to try some stuff. You can see in the background behind me there's some lovely lanterns everywhere. So I'm going to have a wander around. The whole square has got these kind of nice colonnades and little walkways with these lights which look quite attractive. And then there's a main tower behind me, as you can see in the background there. That's the main tower in the square. So yeah, I'm going to have a wander around and see what I can get. As you can see, Christmas is still full on here. Got lights in the background there, there's lights everywhere and Christmas decorations, but it's not as full on as the UK, which is quite nice. But I'm going to take a wander in behind these colonnades behind me and this walkway and try and get a shot of the tower. Hopefully get a nice shot of the tower framed with these lanterns in the foreground. But this is the kind of thing I'm after. You can see in the background now I've got the tower in the main square framed by these arches, which are all lit up by the lanterns up above me. It's quite a tricky scene, so I'm going to have to do a blend here, so sort of shoot for the arches, which are quite bright, and also shoot for the like a separate shot for the building in the background. But it should look something like this. Got another alternative shot here with these Christmas lights in the top of the frame, kind of framing with the buildings either side, framing the tower, and there's some nice sort of light, what would you call it, projections on the building now, which look quite nice. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with this so far. It's after sort of 5 days of cloud and you know, no pictures at all. I'm getting very frustrated. This is the first evening where I've been able to capture something half decent. I'm going to take a wander over by these steps in front of the big tower. There's a nice kind of arced steps leading up to it, which the steps are kind of in shadow, but it should pick up some light from the building, so that's the plan now. It's quite busy here, but not overly busy, so it's not too bad, and it looks absolutely great with these lights on. So I'm going to try these steps, then I'm going to try and get underneath the archways and try a couple of shots with a longer lens, and maybe sort of pick out some of the lanterns. So let's try these steps first. I'll just spin you around, you can kind of see what I mean. So there's the steps over my right shoulder, leading up to the tower in the background. So I'm going to try and get a nice wide shot of these steps. And I've just spotted my partner, who seems to have lost me. He's been trying to phone me for the last 10 minutes. So let's try this shot. Well, I haven't done a specific Christmas video this year, so by the time you see this, Christmas will be over. Thankfully for some. But yeah, like I say, it's the lights are out everywhere. There's loads of sort of opportunities here to shoot stuff. I'm just wandering around this square now. There's loads of stuff here to photograph, so I'm just going to carry on snapping away. So yeah, this is kind of a Christmas video, but kind of not a Christmas video. So I can't resist sort of shooting all these lights. Got some great stuff here. I'm going to attempt this tree now in the foreground with the tower in the background. It's very very bright, so I'm not sure if this is going to work, but I'm going to give it a go. But no, that didn't work. So I've skipped that. So I'm going to wander back across to where I was. And the light's dropping now in the sky, so I've started off with that nice sort of inky blue colour, but that's kind of going fast now. So I'm going to go over and try and shoot a couple of these lanterns now with a longer lens, a few more sort of detail shots. So yeah, I think that's the way to go at the moment. The partner's gone off to a cafe because they're freezing cold. I'm on a roll now, so I daren't stop. So let's go and set up and get one of these, get a shot of these lanterns. So we're in this walkway at the moment, and you can see behind me the lanterns there. So I'm going to stick on a 70 to 300 lens. I'm going to focus on one of the lanterns. Nice wide aperture, sort of throw the rest of the background out of focus. So I'm playing around with different apertures at the moment. I'm finding f5.6 is kind of better. I'm focused on this first lantern here and throwing the others out of focus. I think there's about 4 or 5 lanterns there altogether. So this is the shot. As you can see from the shot, there's quite a lot of tungsten light, basically, to get that orange glow. I kind of quite like that glow. I might remove a bit of it, but overall I quite like the effect. So I'm going to keep this longer lens on now and try and get a couple more sort of detail shots as I'm wandering around here. I've come back to this little side street now with a view to the tower, where I've got these lights above me. And with a longer lens, I'm able to crop in on the actual tower itself, just that top part with the lights just above it. And so I'm trying a few shots here, just something a little bit more abstract than a normal view. But yeah, it's working out okay. So everywhere you turn here, there's a shot. I'm kind of really on a roll now. You can see this, another one of these little walkways behind me. You've got more lights in this one, and I've got a shot here set up with. I'll put the shot up now. You can see with this shot, it's you've got this main light at the start going across as a diagonal across the screen, but some lovely light and patterns and shapes here. It's really good. I'm really sort of buzzing at the moment. Well, that's been pretty good this evening. I'm just about to wrap up now because it's getting Baltic here at the moment. Temperatures have dropped quite a bit. The light's dropped now. So yeah, I've got good selection of pictures. So while I'm on camera, because I didn't do a Christmas video, I'll say Happy Christmas now. Hope you had a good one. All the best for the new year. I'm going to wrap up now and hopefully see you on the other side. So yeah, stay safe and thanks for watching.